toast. And those are the kinds of moments that we all live for.
Now let's go to the hotline right now. He was a former Pro Bowl defensive lineman with the Detroit Lions. He has two sons who are active NFL players, another one who was a practice squad player at one point, a father of 12, a former Utah Ute All-American, a current D-line coach for the Utah Utes, the great Luther Elliss, right here on Idaho Sports Talk. Appreciate you, Coach. Thanks for coming on with us.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me.
Absolutely. Coach, what are the emotions? I mean, you've never seen a son play in a Super Bowl. You did amazing things in your career. You were never able to get to a Super Bowl. When you and the family and you watch kickoff and whatnot, Christian's a special teams madman for the Eagles. What do you think the emotions are going to be like for you, Luther Elliss, watching Christian play in the biggest game on planet Earth this year?
It was really just proud. Honestly, even last 2 weeks ago in the NFC Championship game, just to see him go out there and do something I haven't done. I got the first round playoff. That's about it. It's the championship, to him do that, and now to see him get ready to jump at this, the pinnacle football, something that's so special.
All right, we're losing you a little bit, Coach. You're breaking up on us. Our producer's going to see if we can get you back on and doing that. Man, we're having we have a lot of good luck when it comes to our guests, Prater. This one, however, isn't working out so well for us right now, man. He's going to try to clean that up with Coach and get him back on there. But obviously, as a parent, seeing Luther Elliss be able to watch his son Christian must just be absolutely spectacular. Coach, welcome back here on Idaho Sports Talk. Now, I'm an Idaho Vandal, so we all know about the Ellisses and the family, and my partner is a Utah Ute, so he's a huge fan of you. You've been on this show before. How is the whole family going? How are the tickets going to be distributed on this thing, Coach? You guys got a village there.
Man, we do have a village, so and I'm not spending that type of money on all these. I love my kiddos, love them all, love for all to see their brother in person play, but we are not doing that. So basically, my wife and I are going. Christian is, good to a couple of his siblings and allowing them to go, and Noah too, because Noah's also on the Eagles too. He's just on IR. He's been on IR all year there, so. Between the two of them, we're allowing a couple of our family members to go, but
yep.
Guys, it's a pretty penny for those tickets, and I'm just like, can't do it. So let's do a couple of us and have an opportunity to go watch them. And hey, honestly, when you're at home, I know you're at the game, but you kind of have the best seats in the house, right? You got your own bathrooms, your own snacks. You can get up, go, do what you want. You don't have to worry about saying excuse me and trying to get by people. So, it's not going to be too bad for them.
We're talking Super Bowl with Luther Elliss, heading there with his family to watch Christian Elliss play for the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday. I can't imagine what it's like to be a father and watching your child play at that kind of a level. Luther, what kind of conversations have you had with Christian this week, if any whatsoever? You're a man of bigger messages, bigger authorities, and certainly you're going to talk to him about things more than just X's and O's. What's the message to your son this week?
Biggest thing I think for me and our conversation that we've had is just go out and enjoy it. Keep doing what you're doing to get there. Don't try to do anything extra special, because that's typically when guys, make mistakes and do things. Just do your job, do it well, have fun doing it, celebrate your teammates, and take in the moment. Because again, I would say, I don't know what the statistics are, and maybe you guys know, but I would say at least 70% of the league, right, throughout the history of the league, has not made it to the big game.
Yeah.
I know majority of my friends I played with and guys I played with did not make it. So it's just one of those things that's so special. Just really take it in, enjoy the moment. He's been sending us little different videos because they're down there now, and just different things they've done and interviews and things he's doing. And it's just been fun to kind of experience that with him. So I think he's just going to really enjoy it. And again, told him on game day, just be you. Of course, the juices are flowing. You're probably a little more amped up, but go out there and just enjoy it and do your job well.
Now, we talked about it earlier in this segment. You and your wife, Rebecca, you have 12 children. Again, kind of a more broader message here, but one of your children is playing in the Super Bowl. 11 of them are not. Do you talk to them as well? Do you have messages for them? How does the family talk about this and process this?
Well, of course, Christian's older brother, right, Caden? He's extremely excited for him, but also extremely jealous. He's in his fourth year. He's been on a good team, right, with the Saints and things of that nature, but he hasn't had that opportunity to make this game. He feels like he was robbed in the Patriots game.
Yep.
When they tackled the receiver on the sideline there, we'll let that go. But, besides that, he hasn't had the opportunity. So, and then, of course, Noah's there with Christian. Again, he's on IR, but he's still at the Super Bowl. Still gets that experience. Of course, he's not playing, but just even being there as a teammate is something pretty special. And then the rest of the boys and the rest of the kiddos are just hoping to experience it, right? My boys are playing, and they're hoping someday to follow in his footsteps and have an opportunity to play in it. But again, as you guys probably know better than I do, what statistics are, but majority of guys do not make this game.
Yeah, Luther Elliss, you played 134 games in the NFL, not counting playoffs, and you're a dad and you're still coaching with the Utes. You're coming off a Rose Bowl trip. I'm sure you get some butterflies here or there, but Coach, do you know how nervous? Can you anticipate how nervous you're going to be as a dad for Christian for Super Bowl 57?
So I guess I get more excited. Like, I want to go play.
Nice.
I want to go join him. I want to get out there and think I have at least one snap left. I know I don't, but I guess mine's more excitement. I don't know. Even on game day, I wasn't really getting nervous. I was more excited. I couldn't wait to hear that whistle and that first kickoff and let's play. Because honestly, my way I would do it, I wouldn't have any warm-ups or anything. You got to warm up on your own. We are starting at this time, so get here and let's go. Let's get it done, and let's play. So I know I probably will, but even in the NFC Championship game, I wasn't really nervous for him. I was just really excited, especially he goes down on the actually a kickoff return, and he puts his guy on his butt first play. And I was jumping up and down. I probably almost landed on the people in front of me, but it was just one of those things that you're just so excited, and I can't wait to see him. Because either way, he's on the first special teams, right? He gets to open it either way. So just to have that for him, I'm really excited.
As a football coach, how do you process Christian's career in terms of his young career, his development, where he's at? How can he get better? Where can he get better? And do you see him becoming like an everyday player on defense?
Oh, I think he for surely could become an every down player. I think on his team, the receiver, I don't know the receiver's name, but they have a high draft pick there. Only he has the highest speed on the field, how they do the catapult stuff. So Christian's second in that. So I know he has the speed. I know he has the athletic ability. It's just for him processing, learning the defense more, and just becoming a professional. It's going to take a little time, as it's taken Caden, right? Caden had a great year this year when he got his opportunity, but it took him a couple years to really understand the NFL game, because no matter what, football is football, but from high school to college to the professional ranks, each level is a little different. And I'm not just talking about talent. I'm just talking about schemes, how you process, how you do things, what's expected of you. So I think learning how to become a professional, once he gets that down and really takes into account and the knowledge of the veteran guys, which I think he's doing a lot better, and trying to really understand what they're trying to teach him and the coaches, I think he could become an every down player.
Luther, you're a very blessed man. You've got you've done nice things at Idaho. You've done nice things at Utah. Utah's got to the Rose Bowl the last couple of years. You got sons in the NFL. I mean, come on. Last time you came on this show, I embarrassed myself by asking you if you'd be my dad, because I love who you are. I love your career. I love the kind of man you are. I did realize that you're 10 years younger than me, so that would be really weird if you were my dad. But just in terms of Luther Elliss, honest, blessed, humbled man, it's good to be you right now, isn't it?
I'm very grateful to our Lord, and just to all the things that's happened. And I think I attribute that to, first and foremost, our Father, but also just being appreciative of the people around you, having gratitude, and not trying to, not any of that, but just really am grateful for what God has provided, and the people that He's placed in our lives as a family and as individuals, and like even honestly with you guys right now, just having a great opportunity to talk about something that we truly do enjoy, the game and playing the game of football, but also more importantly, just to be able to experience this with my son, and just be really grateful for that.
Well, Luther Elliss, we appreciate your time. We'll let you get back to the grind. I mean, everybody claims you, the Lions, the Vandals, the Utes, you're all over the place, and appreciate
Idaho Sports Talk.
You corresponding back with me on this over the last week to make this interview happen. Thank you for your time, Coach. We'll let you get back to the grind.
Guys.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Hey, we need to talk after we get this victory too.
Yeah, all right.
I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a promise. Luther Ellis
All right.
is coming back
I'm making predictions.
coming back.
guys.
See you, Coach. Coming back on is that's a reason for us to root for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think a little more. His son, and I looked and we knew Noah. We've had him on the show a couple times before the draft last year, Prater. I looked at their roster today to make sure he was nowhere. I couldn't find him, but I guess on the injured reserve list, that escaped me. I didn't know that Noah was at the event right now with his brother. So that's a whole nother thing. I know Noah won't play. He's on the practice squad or he's on injured reserve, Prater, but
he's
still
not,
pretty cool deal.
Yeah, he's not listed on the roster, so I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. They have an injured reserve roster, and he's not listed on that one either. So,
I saw that. Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows how that paperwork stuff works? But the news is that they're all just together as a family watching some football, and for the Luther Ellis family, it's going to be a spectacular weekend.
Beautiful. All right, Steelhead fans, been a while since we've talked to Boise-born Zach Walker. We'll do that when we return on Idaho Sports Talk.